Yes, boss. Let's do it, man. Never let negativity consume you to where it affects your health. Now, I never did a topic like this before because this is something that's very crucial. Some people don't know about this, but I have explained in the past that there are some people, they live in a world of negativity. They let negativity get a hold of them. But I didn't explain the other half, that there are some people in this world, they don't like to see others winning. Whether they may view them as competition or they don't like them. Here's the deal. There are some people who let the fact that others that they may not like, their lifestyle or whatever, if they watch them or however the case may be, keep tabs on them, that can cause some people to build even more into their anger to where it affects them in a negative way. So I'm going to explain that to you, right? In this life that we live, there are some people that move off of positivity. There's some people that move off of negativity. There are some that believe that there's not enough W's, not enough victory, not enough success to go around for everybody. So that's why you may have some people who they move in a selfish manner where they want to cross other people. Let me end an opportunity for you. Let me do something harmful to you. Here's the deal, right? There's some people that go all out to make sure that they can control the outcome for others. Even if it means that they can put themselves in harm's way, there are some people who are willing to do this. Competition drives people to do these things. Lack of understanding yourself, feeling threatened by others, that can also drive people to do these things. But I'm going to explain something to you, right? In life, the more you let negativity consume you to the fact of it affects your health over simple stuff like somebody else is winning in life, that should show you that that person or whoever it is has internal issues. Because think about it, right? For you to feel like there's not enough W's to go around, or why is this person winning in life, or why are they doing well, or I'm better than them. Here's the deal. There are some people that go all the way out to control or keep a narrative going, whatever the case may be, so that they look like they're the winner. And I'm going to explain this to you as well. You wanting to control a narrative or wanting to see somebody get their just dues or whatever the case may be, screw somebody over, you can end up cheddar bobbing or screwing your own self up, trying to shortstop somebody else in their endeavors in life, if that makes sense. So example, right? There's very few reasons as to why some people do this. Some people feel like that'll be a threat to their self-worth. So example, right? Let's say you and a person probably dated, or you and a person probably were affiliated with each other at one point in time, right? You guys separated now, gone your own separate ways. It doesn't have to be you guys are in contact. You might have mutual friends or mutuals or whatever the case may be, whether it's from friendship, relationship, whatever, right? If time goes on and people see, yo, you're winning or this person's winning or you both are winning, that can kind of be a thing where it's like, okay, you guys are winning in your own separate ways, but there's something that goes on behind closed doors that some people don't talk about. There are some people, whether in a friendship or relationship dynamic, that were also jealous of the other person or envy the other person for whatever the reason may be, whether it may be abilities, looks, whatever the case may be, life potential, doesn't matter. There are some people that they go hard to make sure that they control a narrative about a person because they know what the truth is behind them. Whether it may be they wanted to tarnish a person's name or their reputation, hide a person in a certain type of a way so that the truth doesn't get out about them, whatever the case may be. But when certain people cannot control a narrative about somebody, it can consume them in a negative aspect. And you got to understand this in life. Some people are very narcissistic and they feel the best way to keep people within a certain narrative, they have to have some form of a hand in that person or hand in the situation to help control the narrative. So example, let's say a person sees somebody getting praise. Some people won't allow you to get your rightful praise. They'll go ahead and they'll jump in and steal the spotlight. Or I taught this person how to do this. Or I'm the reason why that person is doing that. Or I'm the reason why this person is where they are in life. Some people are looking to get all the accolades, all the praise in life. And really and truly, they don't want you to steal the spotlight. Sometimes it's in their mind that they look at it as you're stealing a spotlight, but you could just be living life on your own terms. Example, give you another one into this, right? Let's say you play sports. People look at you like, yo, you're good. But you look at it as, oh, I'm just having fun. You're so good that sometimes you may not even see your own potential or your own talent. You're probably NFL ready or league worthy. Some people see that. You don't see yourself. Remember, we're like windows. Other people can see you. You can't really see yourself. Some people will look at that as a threat. Yo, you know what? I got to get this person out of here. I got to get them out of the way because they're stealing the shine. Or I got to see what it is that I could do to out your light so people go ahead and pay attention to me. You have to understand that there are different reasons as to why people do certain things. And when people cannot control a narrative about you, it affects them negatively. Whether it may be, and this is another thing, it doesn't matter if a person eats healthy or all of that stuff too. Once you have that negative spirit on the inside, that disdain or I should be the only one winning. Let me tell you something. There are some people in life that let negativity consume them so much that it drives them off of a cliff and they ruin their own situation. And then when shit hits the fan, some people aren't gonna sit back and look at it like, oh, it's my fault why I spiral out of control. Some people are gonna still be looking to point the finger and blame other people. That's a part of negativity. That's having a negative spirit. Having a negative spirit, once it consumes you and gets a hold of you, if you don't know what you're doing, if you cannot get rid of that, pray it up off you or look at the bigger picture. I'm telling you, that's how you can start to have your life stolen or taken away from you. Because example, if you see that a person might be something that you aspire to be, or they have certain things it is that you want, and you allow comparison to come into you. Remember, comparison is a thief of joy. If you're not really looking at it from another aspect, everybody has their own life to live, or their own path to trot. You can sit there and look at it as, this person, I feel like they're gonna steal my opportunity. Let me see if I can do something to stop them, or let me see if I can derail them, or let me see what I can do to control the narrative on my own. Understand this: in life, there are certain things you're not meant to control. Worry about what you can control. Don't worry about what you can't control. You feel me? In life, you can let your problems derail you, or you can be the one that gets a hold of your problems. It's just like example, you could let your mind get a hold of you, or you could get a hold of your mind. Either way, if you can control your mind and your thoughts, because your thoughts are things, you become a dangerous individual. If you're the type of person where you let your thoughts and your mind control you, then guess what? Your thoughts and whatever feelings you have can get a hold of you to the point where it stifles you. It can cause you to derail and crash out. This is the things that some people face in life. And as well as that, as I stated about control, success reminds certain people of the outcomes that they weren't able to fully control. So example, let's say you were in a certain predicament that somebody else was in. They probably did something in like an ill-advised way, or crashed out or did something wrong, and it caused them to spiral out of control, i.e. leading them to make a bad decision, and it affect their life negatively, and they see you do something with it in a positive way, that can cause people to want to have a negative connotation, and it consumes them. It's like, yo, how is this person so good? Or why did this person do this? Or why couldn't that be me? Understand this. I'm going to say it again. Comparison is a thief of joy. Never compare yourself to a person and their lifestyle or what they have going on in their life. You don't know what a person is doing. You don't know if a person has inheritance. You don't know what a person has gotten to or what they've done to obtain the things that they have. But you have to understand that everybody obtains their things differently. So example, let's say you see a girl all the while, or she's always going out, or she's always taking trips, or she's always living life. You don't know if that girl, when she goes home, she sleeps on a bunk bed. You don't know if when that girl goes home, she goes home to no lights on at the house. She just knows how to make her lifestyle look good. You got to understand something. Some people let the fact and their mind take over and consume them to the point where they get so frustrated. How is this person living their life? How are they doing so good? How do they do the things that they do? That negativity, because they're not able to figure out what it is that you're doing. They're not able to pinpoint it. Oh, this is how you make your money. Or this is how you got the things that you got. It drives people crazy. And it drives them crazy to the point where some people, they may seem sane in real life or on social media, through social media, whatever, but that may not be the case internally, if that makes sense to you. So example, you see a person going about their day, you don't know if at home they got problems with their wife or their old lady. It's just the way how they take pictures on social media that make it look good. That's why I said negativity. If you have that much of a negativity to where you want to understand a person or you want to figure certain things out, and it's not nothing that's really like conducive or any of your business, then that shows you have a what? You have a problem. Because think about it. There are some people, and I'm going to break it down in another way. There are some people that go all out to figure out a person's business, bro. Yo, how is he making money? Yo, how do they stay so fly? Or the economy is so bad. How are you able to pay your rent on time? You got to be doing something. Let me tell you something. There are some people that will try their hardest to pinpoint and figure out your life to the point where it causes them a migraine, and they still won't even get the answer. This is a part of negativity consuming people, negativity affecting your health. If you never realized it before, and I'm pretty sure somebody has seen it, if you might not have been the person to do it, you probably witnessed it. You ever seen somebody go all out of their way to figure out something to the point where it affects them in their everyday life? Like example, yo, this girl moved on or this dude moved on. Yo, who are they talking to now? To the point where it's like, yo, you didn't even eat for the day, or you didn't even go take a shower for the day, or you get what I'm saying? It's like, why would a person's life and what they have going on affect you to the point where you leave yourself like last, to the point where you forget about your daily habits or the things you need to do for yourself? Why? Because you're allowing that negativity to consume you. And I'm telling you this right now, allowing negativity to consume you to the point where, let's say it's not even your health, it just affects you in your everyday life, the things that you do, like self-care or whatever the case may be, that's going to cause you to deteriorate. That can even cause you to spiral out of control to the point where you lose people close to you. And I'm going to explain that. There are some people that let the things that they have bothering them on the inside come out to the point where others around them know about it. Yo, how's this girl doing now? Or is she still going to come back around? Or how's this dude doing, bro? Like, or this, that. Let me tell you something. In life, you can stress and worry about certain things all day long. You're probably never going to get the answer to it. That's the way how I look at certain things. If you continue looking for certain things, you're probably never going to get the answer for it. It's better off you just leave it be, or if the time comes or the opportunity presents itself where you're able to get the answer, then that's cool. But in the time being, you should be worrying about who? Yourself. You feel me? Negativity can consume you all day long. It's just you, if you're going to allow it to get the best of you. You feel me? Example as well as that, old wounds in history. If they have past conflict, rejection, betrayal, or disrespect, seeing that person thrive can reopen those wounds. So example, let's say a person might have done something to you, or you probably did something but it wasn't intentional, and a person might have always perceived it as you did something intentional to them, or you tried to shortstop them, and through a goggle, or through goggles, or through glasses, whatever, they see, oh, it look like this person's doing good, they're traveling, or they just graduated school, or they're living their life, or they're whatever the case may be. That can allow somebody to be more engulfed in their emotions as to where that negativity drowns them a little bit more. Because it's like, how dare you disrespect me, move on, and feel like everything is kosher? Who do you think you are? There are some people who think like this in the world. You have to understand this. This is all a part of what? Human nature. So in life, when you understand that there are certain people who think certain ways, you get a deeper understanding that you cannot control other people in their minds. You can't control the way a person thinks about you, how they feel about you. You just got to continue doing you. So in life, when it comes right down to it, allowing negativity to control you, that all boils down to you being able to control your mind and your thoughts. Once again, your thoughts are things. So if you allow your thoughts to get a hold of you, that's where you can drown and stifle in your thoughts. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I to uplift you, because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world, man. Just understand this. Negativity is never a good thing. Worry about what it is that you can control. If a person might have moved on in life, You felt like they screwed you over or whatever the case may be, use pages out of my books. Choose success, boss up, level up in life. Be at a place where you never were before. You get what I'm saying? Or if a person left you in a state of heartbreak and sadness, work your hardest to get out of that. Nobody wants to be left in a state of sadness as to where you're stuck and you're stagnant and you don't know how to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Never let your negativity or your emotions consume you or get the best of you as to where you cannot move again, or you don't know your left from your right, or where to go or where to start. Or you get what I'm saying? Never let that get the best of you, man. Always remember who you are at the end of the day, and remember that there's light at the end of the tunnel if you believe that it'll be there. You get what I'm saying? 444 the world, man. Peace.